Hello, I'm State Representative Larry Springer from the 45th Legislative District. The 45th District is East King County, including parts of Kirkland, Redmond, and Sammamish, a little bit of Woodinville, and the city of Duval. So we are now in week 5 of the legislative session. We're about a third of the way through this legislative session. I want to touch on a couple of things, but first of all, I just wanted to let you know that I just, before filming this video, spent a half an hour with the pages, the young students who come down and act as pages on the floor, about 15 of them in a room and asking lots of questions. They were really engaged from schools all over the east side. It's a great program. If you've got a student that might be interested in paging, get in touch with us. They have an opportunity to spend a week, 5 days essentially, at the Capitol, doing mail deliveries and running errands for legislators and being on the floor of the House during our debates to carry paper about. So it's a great program. We encourage people to sign up if you're interested. Let me touch on a couple of legislative issues that I'm working on. One is grizzly bears, which might seem like an odd thing for a legislator from Kirkland to be working on, but I am interested in making sure the state of Washington has the authority to move forward with the federal government's action that will allow the reintroduction of grizzly bears in the North Cascades. This does not assure that that's going to happen, but it simply allows the state to take a look at whether or not that's a good idea. The ecological data background would seem to support it. The estimation there is if we did introduce grizzlies back into the North Cascades, it would take probably about 10, 12 years to get to a population of maybe 25 bears, and to get to the self-sustaining population of 200 bears, almost 100 years to get there. So long process, but their ecological benefit to the region is pretty enormous. Lastly, on a more sober note, we're working on legislation here to ban the sale of flavored vape products to children. It's pretty astounding how some of the markets out there are trying to sell vaping products to children by packaging them as cotton candy flavor or mint julep flavor. So we're working on legislation to make that illegal. We just don't want our kids getting used to that kind of product. It could very easily lead to a life of smoking and a shortened lifespan. Don't want that, so we'll see if that can make it through this session. That said, make sure you stay in touch with my office. Always looking forward to hearing from you. We can do a much better job on your behalf if we know what's of concern to you. So thanks for listening, and we'll be back in touch with another video in a week or two.